Hello, it's Holly with Ivyco Creations, and today I am conquering a few things all at once. So today is day 27 sketch created by Alma Ross for the 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life, and it is also the layout that I'm using for my Iron Crafters challenge, which is to use ribbon or twine. And this is also a Baby Got Scraps layout, because as you can see, I'm using a million scraps. Now, one time when I was young and naive and just starting scrapbooking, I was watching a YouTube video and there was a lady on there, I don't remember who said, when I get rid of my scraps, I cut them all into 3x4 and 4x6 pieces. And I thought, that's a great idea. So for like a whole year, I cut all of my scraps into 3x4 and 4x6 pieces. What I didn't realize was that she does Project Life, so she always needed pocket cards. I don't do Project Life. I do layouts. I don't need pocket cards. So I have been using them as backing for my photos ever since I did this to myself. So that is what I'm using as my backing for these photos. Now these cute photos are just my daughter sitting on the console in the truck eating a lollipop, and she was just happy to sit there and lick this thing for hours. And obviously she couldn't stay there, but she loved doing it. She thought it was the best ever that she fit there, and that was a good seat for her. And you know, she could lick her lollipop. Anyway, what I did was, this mixed media background is actually scrap paper that I was using for another layout 5 million years ago, and it's just sat in my stash because I never thought to use it. And I was like, you know what, for some reason the purple was calling to me, and I decided to pull it out, and I just used it. I just threw down my photos on top of it. I covered up that space that was kind of the messier part of it that made it look like it was scratch paper instead of like an actual mixed media background. And I actually really liked the way that it turned out. I had a lot of fun with this. So The Sweet Life is the title that I chose. I'm pretty sure this is Sugar Rush or Sweet Rush. What is it called? Sugar Rush by Vicky Boutin. And then I have this ribbon, and I decided I was going to use it as the banner pieces across the top. Now that I'm looking at the sketch, I don't think there actually is a piece of ribbon or anything that goes across, but this is what's happening with mine. So I sat there and I fiddled with it for a while. I was using like the Zotz dot, but in a line, like they have it as a line instead of like the little circle pieces. So it was just a hair bigger than the ribbon itself. And so I was trying to fiddle with it and tuck everything underneath the ribbon. But I'm super impressed with my bows. They turned out perfectly. I was so happy about that. And I figured out the way to do bows is to take the two loops and then tie them around each other, instead of, you know how you tie your shoes? You do the bunny ears and then you wrap them around. If you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. If you don't know, I'm sorry. I can't explain it any other way. But instead of looping around the edge, looping around the bow and going through the hole, you take the bunny ears and cross them over each other and tie them that way. I found that gives you the flat bow. And so yeah, that's what I did. I was like, it was an aha moment for me, so I thought I would share with you. I also noticed that she had these crosses in the sketch, and I thought of using these cute little hearts, these puffy hearts, as my crosses. And I love the colors in this, and I just wanted to have fun with the color because candy to me is colorful. And then all of the little circles at the top were actually limes and lemons, and then lollipops. But the limes and lemons were stickers. I think it was Amy Tangerine. And so I just drew a little swirly to make it look like a lollipop and to match the pink ones, which were actual lollipop ephemera. And I love it. This is one of my favorites because it's so much fun to have all of this on the layout. And then I added some black gems just to make it look like they were actually hanging. So they kind of look like patio lanterns now to me, but they're supposed to be lollipops. Anyway, thank you so much for spending your time with me today. I truly appreciate it. Please check out the description box below for everybody who's playing along with the 30 days of sketches, and all of Alma's social media will be in the box below as well. Thank you and have a fabulous day.